Good afternoon. This is Nick. You're in Nick's home kitchen once again. This episode, oh Lord, who knows? I don't know, 7 maybe. Today we have an assignment from Freya via Ruby. From Ruby via Freya. Ruby is one of Freya's coaches, her primary coach. And Ruby's the type of person, she's driven, she's successful. She's got a dance company, production company down in Orange County. She's doing the best out there in terms of aerial arts. And on Sunday she's having another event. So Freya's going to perform. She's asked Freya to bring a chicken lettuce wrap thing, which means Freya's asked me produce chicken lettuce wrap thing. I've never done this before. However, we do have plenty of chicken. I'm feeling adventurous in the kitchen. So, I'm going to do this 2 ways. One, I'm going to do a teriyaki chicken wrap with teriyaki and carrots and sesame seed and green onion. The green onion I think is versatile. I think we can use it to make a buffalo style chicken wrap as well. So buffalo style is going to have buffalo sauce or some approximation of it. The onions, the green onions, and some celery. So let's get started. Let me show you what we got here to work with. I've been prepping a little bit for you today. On my left here, we have a plate of lettuce to wrap the things in. We have some mayonnaise and some sriracha to make that buffalo sauce. It's going to be pretty simple. We're not going to use butter for that. Some sesame seeds here for the teriyaki flavored one. That bowl is to mix the buffalo sauce. Teriyaki I've already made here on the stove. I'm a little bit I regret a little bit that I didn't show you how to do that. I made this myself. You can of course buy it from the jar, which I've always done before, but I didn't have the stuff, so I thought, well, let me see if I can get a recipe. And actually, it's very simple to make. This is soy sauce, and the bits in there are just a clove of garlic and some ginger, some chopped up ginger. So you put the soy sauce in there, some water, some honey, brown sugar the recipe calls for. I didn't have that, so I just put some more honey. I don't have any sugar. The honey's the sweetest thing I got. I used a little bit of a dashi sauce or a bonito flavored broth. Let me show you that. That's this guy. This is like what they use for the soba noodles, like a broth. The Japanese, when I say they, Japanese. This is good. It's got like a real good umami flavor. So I just put a splash of that in there. It's my teriyaki sauce. And I just thickened it with some flour. And then you sort of play this game between the water and the flour to get it the right consistency. It wasn't hard. It came together pretty quickly. And then on my right here, we've got some vegetables to work with. Some celery. That's that celery for the buffalo flavor. The onions, green onions, the carrots for the teriyaki guy, and a bag of like frozen, breaded, fried, already cooked chicken. That was from the food bag. So we're gonna make use of a giant bag of chicken strips today. So, I'm well prepared, more or less. I'm gonna just chop up these onions. I think I got like 4 green onions. I've already clipped off the bits that were wilted or didn't look so hot. So I've done some prep work here. Bear down too hard. The knife, get these chopped up into little rings for you. Put them in one of these 3 bowls. I was thinking, ow, don't cut yourself with a knife. Of course, never cut yourself with a knife. It's tempting. It's tempting. Just chop the vegetables and keep on going into your fingertips. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so just about to the end here, these onions. Just about to the end here. Okay, 2. Make another couple of this guy. Okay. And now, I think what I want to do is, let me look pretty in rings, but I'm just gonna mangle them, just butcher everything. I don't care. These things can be a little bit strong on the tongue, so I'm gonna just chop them up small, fine. Minced green onions, I think is what I call them. They're gonna go in that white bowl there. Color it green, make it look just beautiful. All right, can you see them? Yes, you can. There they are, green onions in the bowl. Okay. Next up, after the onions, we have celery and carrot. Yeah, the celery's gonna. Yeah, let's chop the bottoms off of those. Green onion goes in everything, so I don't care if it's still on the cutting board. I don't care if it's still in the celery. I'm gonna chop this up. Make ribs out of it. Yeah, let's do that. Chop up the long, skinny pieces here. And then chop that up. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Chop these up. Somewhere between the dice and mince. Maybe diced. Okay, pretty small pieces. I don't know, maybe the size you put in your chicken salad or your tuna salad. Tuna salad size pieces. Celery. And use the blue. No, let's use the red bowl for the contrast. Let's make it look real nice today. Make it look real nice for all the colors of the internets. The internets have all the colors you want. Never have to print anything. Got some green celery in a red bowl. Just lovely. Got our carrots. Let's chop the ends off the carrots. There they are. No more green pieces of carrots. All right, and let's get straight sections that we can work with here. Okay, and these guys, let's chop these up into. Let's do like matchsticks, maybe. I think matchsticks would look really nice with this. Diamond Match Company. Let's try it out here. Let's see what we got here. Do that. There we go. That's pretty good. That's a good start. Okay. Matches. I think birthday cakes and candles and, I don't know. I think hopeful match-like thoughts. When you do this, it'll turn out better. Freya's asking me to marry her this morning. I thought, you know what? Girl, you do make my life better, I gotta say. She's got me working all the time. I don't know if I'm going to succeed, but I'm working, and that's. I feel like that's a good start. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at those little matches. Put them in the blue bowl. Orange match carrots in the blue bowl. I'm going to have to tell you a story because we're going to get some more time to cut up these carrots here. Yeah, I mean, it's just got me working all the time. I mean, I'm studying Chinese for fun. I'll let you see me. I'm going to look down at the carrots so I can cut my fingers, but you can see me anyway. Yeah, she doesn't like when I watch TV. Frankly, I don't either. So, studying Chinese in my leisure time. It's a beautiful language, actually. I mean, to me, it's like this coded language. It's if you don't know, they got these for hundreds of years. They've used these 214 radicals, which are they're equivalent to like the letters, the 26 letters in the English alphabet, except they're more expressive than that. They're sometimes, or often, almost always actually meaningful. So it's pretty neat. Think as if like A and B and C meant something. I mean, they do in that it's, we have a phonetic alphabet and it gives you a clue as to how to say the word. Actually, it gives you a pretty good clue. I mean, you can almost always there's rules in English about how to say things phonetically, but they don't tell you much about the meaning of the word, right? I guess if you study the language, you can learn the roots of things, and there's Greek and Latin and French and many of our English words have an etymology or an etymological piece that you can sort of pick out and recognize, and it gives the word meaning. But Chinese does better than that. So what they do is they have these 214 characters, right? And the 214 what they call radicals, which are like these basic components of the language. And what they do is what the Chinese language does is combine these radicals into characters. Sometimes you just see the radical by itself as a character, and that's cool. You just know there it is, giving the word meaning. So it's like a root etymological piece, and these are like, I don't know, heart is a common one. Heart. Rice is another one. Jade, life, person, and so each of these things, but they also have less common ones like earth is probably not so common. Sort of elements of the world. Stop. Dry, turban, tooth, nose, even. So they have, these are all radicals, right? And each of them has a pronunciation, right? So you can pronounce each of the 214 radicals by themselves, and then they have a meaning. So they have a meaning, just like, so they're basic building blocks of the language. I'll tell you more about that later. For now, we have completed the carrot chopping assignment. Hooray! Let's move on to the chicken. Turn the camera down. The chicken's already breaded and cooked. It's frozen, and I think I want to just leave it like this because, as it is, this frozen chicken is really nice to work with because it's coherent. It should break up really easily without being crumbly or brittle. Let's just take a bunch out and use it. Chop it up. This I don't have a plate for. So let's make that second sauce. You know what? I want to put it. I'll just mix it right into the teriyaki bowl, teriyaki saucepan, and I'll make the buffalo sauce and put the chicken in there. So let's chop this chicken up lengthwise, and each of the strips you can cut into 2 or 3 pieces there, and then chop that up. Let's see where that gets us to. Okay. Right, so as I'm chopping this chicken, I guess it's gonna fall out a little more, but that's okay. Got a strong, sharp knife here. This guy. Okay. Yeah, so I got these 214 radicals in the Chinese language, and they're the basic building blocks of the language. And you know, the characters then combine them into different assemblages, right? So what the language does is it takes 2 or 3 or 4 of these radicals and puts them together into characters, and then the radicals sort of squishes them up on the left and the right, and then they it takes, so the character is a standard type block, right? And then the radicals then occupy the left and the right, or the top and the bottom of these quadrants or halves of the character block. So that's what you're looking at when you're looking at Chinese, and when it's all filled with lines, you can't make heads or tails of it. Just remember that each of them comes from 214 components, and then once you learn 214 components, then you can pick out the pieces in the characters, and that's really cool. And each of those radicals has meaning and sound. Sometimes, actually, most often, in over 90% of them I'm reading, the characters is composed of one radical that gives you a clue to the sound, and a second that gives you, or a second or a third that tells you what the thing means. So you can assign the character both, so you know how to say it and you know what it means. So that's pretty cool. It's like the language just sort of, the code sort of speaks for itself, ideally. And then some of them are pictures, some of them are ideas, some of these characters, and there are others that have sort of changed their meaning over time, but there are very few of those actually. Most of them are sort of a guide into itself that most people just can't interpret because they don't know the radicals. That's what I'm hoping anyway. And so I'm gonna just toss these right in the teriyaki sauce. Let's see what happens there. Let's see what happens if you toss the teriyaki chicken in the teriyaki sauce. That's what I'm hoping, because I can't read well, and I'm just starting. But that's the idea, and that's what my teachers are telling me. So let's hope it works. And to me, that's a really interesting way to structure a language. Makes more sense than English. It's a lot of fun. I always liked learning new languages, and this one's like a puzzle. So I'm glad to have something fun to work on. Fun for me, anyway. Oh, dead air. Sorry about that. I was just thinking about Chinese characters. Chopping up our little chicken into pieces. I guess I could go back to the, Freya's. She says, "Do you wanna get married on January 30th?" And like the date matters, And I said, baby, I want to be confident that the whole thing's gonna work. I don't need a cute date, to remember it. But I think we can stand. Put some more chicken in there. Keep going, Mike. Keep chopping, baby. So, but I'm thinking about it. Wow, I do feel good. I mean, I feel like I looked in the mirror this morning and said, wow, I'm in the best shape of my life, and my skin looks good, and I'm living in California, and it's warm, and the sun shines often, or most every day, and I got a lot to be grateful for here. Ray's kicking ass. I'm helping her, finding some work. I'm got a little contract for the National Park Service. I started on that the other day this week. So that's exciting. And we got plenty of time to. I'm exercising every day, and a pot of chicken here. Look at that. That's pretty good. Teriyaki chicken. Okay. So teriyaki chicken, we can put in the carrots and some sesame seed. I think that'll work. Let's do it, man. Teriyaki chicken. Half of those green onions. Suddenly coming together. Look at that. Okay. Beautiful. Look at that, folks. Look at that. I noticed these videos have some views, which I'm surprised by. I didn't expect anyone to watch it. Thank you for watching it. Hope you liked the time with me. I don't know if you find my cooking helpful or interesting, but maybe you're interested in some stranger's life in California. It's interesting, huh? Some stories about people you don't know. The internet's good for that, I guess. Get all sorts of information about strangers. Okay, I think I'm going to use all the sesame seeds today. There it is. We'll have to tell Freya it's time to buy some more sesame seeds. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. And, just in case you're wondering, I tasted that teriyaki sauce. It tastes like teriyaki sauce, so that's that's what you want. Wow. These chicken wraps are going to be served at like ambient temperature. So what we're going to do is just put them in the lettuce there, and put them in this Tupperware here. And oh, can't see what I'm doing. Sorry about that. Here we are. This teriyaki chicken mixture. There you go. Okay. Now we're gonna wrap them up and put them in the box. Actually, you know what? Let's do the other one, and then we'll start wrapping, because I think what I want to do is go left and right side with this box. It's a big box. So we'll go like the left side, we'll do the teriyaki type, and the right side, we'll do the buffalo type. Maybe people will eat them. Okay. Finish with our carrots. Excellent. Got a plate of lettuce here still. Pot of chicken. Let's go for buffalo style. Buffalo style. Let me show you what that's gonna look like. I don't know the ratio of this. It's probably more. Maybe equal parts. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna put a bunch. Go. There's some. And actually, you know what? We could use some oil here to thin this out. It's gonna be a little thick. So here's some. Let's try about equal parts of mayonnaise and sriracha. See where that gets us, and then we can put some oil in there to thin it out. But roughly, I mean, that's about right with the teriyaki there. And you can see that. See how much that made. It's a pretty good amount. A few cups, I guess. It's hard to say. And then this with the buffalo sauce. Let's use. Well, I'd use butter, but we're gonna use olive oil today because we want it to be thinner. So we'll just use. Actually, you know what? That's the cooking olive oil. Let's use the eating olive oil, the extra virgin variety. Put some of that in there. There we go. Thin that out a little bit. Maybe even some water. There we go. Yeah, let's thin it out. That's good. Okay. I don't think we need water. It's about the consistency of the teriyaki sauce. Okay. Do we want the whisk? Let's try the whisk. Rinse that off first. Teriyaki on the whisk. Let's get all that mayonnaise mixed in there before we combine the chicken. There we go. Whisk that in there. Okay, it's pretty good. I'm hoping that that's sufficient. Just in case, we'll leave those off to the side. Put it in the bowl with the carrots there, the spoon and the whisk. We'll leave these guys out just in case I want to bring them back, make some more. Maybe we can. Let's add a little bit of water to that. Okay. Whisk that in there. It's a little thick. Okay. Do we have enough? It's a little light, but that's okay. Let's go with it. Take a bunch of this chicken. Take from the edges where it's thawed out a little bit. A little bit more. It's white and frosty where it's still frozen. I'm just gonna put these back in the freezer. I know you're not supposed to do that, but that should suffice. Alright, so let's put these back in the freezer and save these for another day. Okay. Chicken bits from the food bank. Thank you, food bank. Alright, we'll just do the same thing for these. Chop them up into little pieces, little cubes. Cubes are diced. And put them into the bowl. There we go. Yeah, so I'm thinking, you know, my life is good. You know, things are good. I'm working all the time. Not making a lot of money. Just got that little parks job. But you know, I'm studying Chinese. I'm working out. I'm cooking. I'm supporting Freya a lot. She's kicking ass. She's doing better with the aerial thing. So I feel like at least, you know, my work is, you know, helping my partner, and that's great, you know, because she's eating well. She's getting regular sleep. She's got lots of energy. So she's, you know, her and she's, you know, she's showing a lot of improvement with the rope, and that's what she really wants to do. So with a regular rhythm and good you know, good foundation, strong foundation, she's able to really make the most of that and make the most of her training and go. So she's real happy. She also feels she was feeling lonely before, and she said that, you know, when she was feeling lonely, she'd make bad choices. She'd go to Polly Pie and eat a bunch of that, and she says, well, that's no good for me. I can't be doing that. She's right. You know, you can't be comforting yourself with food because you feel bad, because you don't feel well. That's not a, I mean, it's a clever coping mechanism, but it's probably not the one you want to turn to, especially if you want to be a successful athlete, you know. So she's happy to be moving in the right direction, and I am too. I think you know, like I said, I didn't want to be watching TV, and I admit I watched too much TV when I was in Leverett. Frank's coining the term Al-Qaeda. You know, the terrorist organization, the comfortable. Just terrorizing ourselves with comfort, sitting on the couch there. Put the celery in. I'm not sure the bowl's big enough, but I don't know what to do here. And onions. We need a bigger boat. Let's use the red bowl too. I'll take some of this stuff. Nope. Just go for it. Try to do our best to not spill it everywhere. Just put it back after it spills out. It's okay. Hope you have appropriate sized mixing vessels here. But actually, this should be almost as much of the buffalo chicken as I made for the teriyaki style there. This looks alright, actually. So, about ready to, yeah, that's mixing in pretty easily. I'm not making too much of a mess, so I'm fairly pleased with this, actually. This looks good. Just a few more stirs here and we'll be ready to start wrapping with the lettuce, which is another adventure. I've never done that before either. So we'll see how that goes. I think that's pretty good. Okay. So let's take these away. Take me away. I don't know the song. Maybe you can sing the song. Take me away. A foreign place. Take me away. Some wraps here. Some lettuce to wrap it up. Just gonna. Damn, I don't know. Just put some chicken and the lettuce, a little bit there, and wrap it up. Maybe like that. Damn if I know. I've never done this before. First time for everything, right? Just go for it. Just go for it. Right? I don't know this girl. Let's marry her. Move to LA. Sometimes you gotta just go for it. Ruby wants a chicken lettuce wrap. Okay, we'll make her a chicken lettuce wrap. Make her chicken lettuce wraps. Lettuce wraps with chicken. Iceberg lettuce here. People don't like. Some people don't like iceberg lettuce, but it's coming through for me today. Let me tell you. I want the buffalo here. Go. These larger pieces. A few more going. I think it's working. I don't know. What do you think? If you don't think it's gonna work, don't do this. Or just use romaine lettuce, like the it's already comes in the right damn shape for you. Don't screw around with this iceberg crap. But here we are. We're just about halfway through there. About to the halfway point of our bin. Some buffalo chicken wraps and the lettuce. Okay. There we go. Buffalo chicken wrapped in lettuce. Strange thing, but whatever. Okay. Could put a sheet of plastic on there maybe. 2 layers. Let's put this scrap down below. Let's try some teriyaki on the bottom. Do the teriyaki variety. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. Here we go. We're doing it. We're doing a weird thing. Who decided? Who decided this is what we're going to do in America? Teriyaki chicken wraps. This one's got a little too much in there. Could probably make 2 out of this one. It's a big one. Let's find out. 2 little guys. 2 little guys. Go. A little bit more. Piece. Teriyaki chicken. These are very delicate. I would not recommend iceberg lettuce. It's just so brittle. That's what we got. That's what they had at the store. No romaine. Just iceberg, so we're gonna use iceberg. What can you do? What can you do? Go with it. Go with it. Go for it. Use the iceberg lettuce. This one. Get 2 out of this one? Maybe. Maybe. A long skinny one, I think. Just hope it's enough. Okay. Put down a sheet of plastic. Do another layer. Man, oh man. That's what we got here. What do you think? Sort of together. Sort of what I expected, actually. It's a weird dish, but that's what they wanted. I think it'll work, actually. Let's take out a piece and put it on the plate. Shut up and eat it. You get what you get. You don't get upset, right? What do you want for free food? What do you want for nothing? Amateur internet cooks here. I'm not actually cooking food. I'm just making a show on the internet. You know, it's not. I'm not actually cooking. I'm not a real cook. I just play one on the internet. On the YouTube channel. I just play one on the YouTube channel. Let's just put a layer down there. Separation type layer. Let's go for a second. There, chicken lettuce wraps. Towel off the floor. Maybe we can get a third. Who the hell knows? Alright. This is getting dangerous. Got a stacking problem. Okay. Let's go here. More teriyaki chicken and lettuce. Okay. There it is. In the corner. Start in the corner. Some structural support there. It's too small. This is good. That's good. Holy. That's good. Actually, let's put this one in the front. Between the middle. Better structural support for this one. This one, oh, this one's got good structural support. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's good. Oh man, I lost the plastic. There it is. Okay. It's like a hammock. A lettuce hammock. I don't want to do with this. Okay, let's go left and rights. Lefties and righties. This is let me show you here. Let me show you the geometry problem of chicken lettuce wraps. Okay. 1, 2. So it's been three across the back and 2 in the front. That seems to be the answer geometrically. Oh man, crazy shit. Ruby pushes you. That's her job. Pushes you to exceed your limits. Find your limits. You'll know what you're made of after working with Ruby. That's why people go to her. She won't train you if you're not good enough. If you're not ready, she won't even. She'll send you away. You know, like the kung fu school in the movies. No, you're not ready. Or you know, martial arts training center. No. If you're not a serious student, she doesn't want to waste your time with you. I like that. That's You gotta know your worth. Know your worth. You take on jobs that are rewarding. Let's see results. Can't blame her there. Here, going through this lettuce. Seems to be working. One way or another. Have the lettuce wraps. Over here with the buffalo chicken. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can do this. There goes my knife, but it's okay. Don't need the knife anymore. Whew. Okay, there's a little piece of chicken there. A little piece of chicken. Okay, put this one in the front here. Yeah, buffalo chicken. Actually, you can make, you know what? If I run out of lettuce, you know what I can do is just make a, maybe I can stop here and make like chicken salad sandwiches with the teriyaki and the buff. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe we stop sooner than later. Don't push the limits of the lettuce here. Yeah, just do this. This will be the last one. And we'll have, yeah, because we're just about out of this buffalo chicken. And that's good. Freya doesn't like when I give away too much anyway. So put this here. Go. Put this in the fridge. This will be a nice offering. That's it. Right there. I think we're done. I think we're done right there. I can wrap up the teriyaki chicken and the buffalo chicken and have it. I'll just make a sandwich out of this, wrap this up for later. And make salads out of the lettuce. And just put the lid on this. There it is. Put the lid on there. Put this in the fridge. Shut off the video. Yeah. There it is. Actually, you know what? Before I shut it off, let's see if we can make a little one here. Maybe I'll use the rest of my buffalo chicken to make a little lettuce wrap for you. Let you know how it turns out. Let's see if it's any good. Hey. Wow. Oh. That's excellent. That's really wonderful. Wow. I think I'll have another. Well. I encourage you to try new things. We got some beans that are here on the side, and it's 2 in the afternoon. And coming up, I'm gonna see if I can make a soup with the kielbasa and the beans, and some potatoes and carrots and other things like that. We'll show you that later this afternoon, hopefully, probably, almost definitely, because we need to eat that. So we'll do that in a little bit. But for now, try new things. This chicken wrap thing is awesome. So good luck to you. Hope you enjoy it.